gon' talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe.
Hey y'all, let me know if y'all can hear me. Get on in here. Get on in here. Get on in here. Come on in. Hey, everybody. I done did my walk, y'all. She said, read my comment, please. Already, she's telling me to read her comment. Where your comment at? Where is your comment? She said, hey, everybody. DDG lawyer released a statement, said he was granted a TRO, said the Briggs were misinformed. We're going to talk about that, baby. We're going to talk about that. 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 Okay? So, everybody, thank y'all for already blessing with me with the super stickers and the super chats, honey. I appreciate it very much. Y'all come on in. Thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay, I see the thumb. I think I see thumbs up. I think I see thumbs up for you. You can hear me, right? Okay. Y'all come on in, baby. I did my workout. I feel great. I feel amazing. I had a grapefruit. I had an apple. Early, my husband made me a pineapple. Ooh, what do he call it? Just some type of pineapple. Ooh, I don't even know the name of it, but some type of passion drink or whatever. And he did it because, he did it because I am definitely trying to keep my energy level up. Okay. Hold on. Let me fix this damn thing right quick. Y'all come on in here. I adjusted my light. Let me try to see if I can adjust it some more. Am I still flickering? I don't want to disappear now. God dang, turn this light back on, baby. I don't want to disappear. Hold on, y'all. I ain't trying to disappear, y'all. Oof. Here we go. But is that it? Come on in here. Come on in here. We're gonna go over the DDG. What happened at court. Okay. So something did happen today. Some changes were made, but I want y'all to come on in. We're gonna give a little overview of what we talked about yesterday, and then we're gonna get right into it. Okay. Hold on one second. I don't know why I do this over and over and over again, and it fucking irritates the hell out of me. Anyway, y'all don't hear me. It feels like I'm flickering. Am I flickering? Anyway, ain't gonna work. So y'all come on in, come on in, come on in. We got some news for you. So yesterday we went over the DDG situation with Halle, right? And I told y'all that the judge was going to see straight through DDG's bullshit. I had so many people in here yesterday like, no, the judge is going to look at her text messages that she allegedly sent to him back in 2022, 2023, and I think a couple of was in 2024, right? A lot of you guys were saying that the judge was going to look at those text. Not a lot of you guys. I ain't even going to put that lie on all y'all. It was only a few people, maybe a handful, maybe 10, maybe, I don't know, maybe 15. They were in here talking about the judge is going to take her mental state in question. Y'all, hold on. Give me a second. I got to fix this. I can't stand this. Hold on one second. When I can't get something right, it won't let me, it won't get off my mind. I know it don't mean much to y'all, but it means something to me. Why is it doing that? You know, I need another light. That's what I need. Hold on. Shit, I'm fading away. Give me a second. I don't know why it's doing that. It's gonna drive me nuts though. All right, we're just gonna keep it there. Anyway, I'm gonna try not to get it to bother me. But let's talk about it. First of all, shout out to my members. Those are the ones that's lit up in green. Shout out to y'all. Y'all hold my channel down. I do appreciate y'all, each and every last one of y'all. All my members, hey y'all. Give me a wave out there in the audience. Hey y'all, hey. I don't think my light is working all that great. Give me 1 second, y'all. God damn. I think I fixed it. I'm not sure, but we're gonna ride with it, okay? So, hey, members. Hey, y'all. So, let's get into this because this is not even going to be a long live, okay? This is really just an update from yesterday. We went over all this paperwork yesterday where DDG filed 91 pages of blah, 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 okay? Now, there were some strong DDG supporters in my chat. That was some strong supporters of DDG in my chat. That's all I can say. However, she said, I tried to subscribe and it keeps giving me an error. Why is it giving you an error? It should not be giving you an error. You should be able to hit the subscribe button on the front. Okay. One of my moderators can help you out. Okay. So now let me tell you what was denied and let me tell you what was approved. Okay. Because the information that came out earlier was incorrect. Okay. So the whole TRO was not denied, but the part about being able to take the baby to Italy or stop the baby from going to Italy, y'all, I'm just turning the damn light off. What y'all think? I think I'm gonna turn the light off. It's getting on my nerves. But the stopping her from taking the baby out the country from going to Italy, that was totally denied. The judge said, nah, she could still continue to take the baby to Italy. But let me tell you what was granted, okay? So there's a difference when there is a TRO or a DDRO in place. There is such things as a whole TRO can just be flat out denied. The judge ain't trying to hear nothing you're trying to say. Or it can be some parts of it denied and some parts of it granted, okay? Whereas Halle entire TRO was granted. Her entire TRO was granted, but only a portion of his TRO was granted. Okay? Now, for those that may be new, let me just give you a small backstory, and then we're going to get into what was granted, what was not, and I want to break down why what was not granted, or should I say what was denied. I want to talk about why it was denied piece by piece, okay? All right, so backstory, they started their relationship. They met, started dating in 2022. They had a baby in 2023. They broke up in 2024. Okay, I think I'm right so far. They broke up in 2024. Make sure I'm saying this right. Met in 2022, pregnant in 2023, in the relationship in 2024, and she was granted a TRO against him. Full TRO. She was granted her full TRO against him in 2025. He filed in June 4th, 2025, and she responded yesterday. Okay. So now today there were new development. Earlier, it was put out by a lot of attorneys that it was denied. TMZ said it, Shade Room said it, Breakfast Club said it. A lot of channels said that it was full-blown denied. But we have since then received further update, okay? That partial of the TRO was approved. Let's talk about what was approved, and then we're going to get into what was denied. Now, what was approved, in my opinion, this is, of course, my opinion, and y'all look across the screen where it says Everything I say on this channel is allegedly. This is my opinion. This is Talk About It with Amoira. This is my opinion, okay? I am a blogger, a YouTube blogger, okay? Let's talk about what he approved, or she, I'm sorry, because it's a black female judge. Now, there was a lot of controversy about this judge. She was a black female, and a lot of his supporters that came out against her and said that the reason why it was denied, or a portion of it was denied, is because she's a black female judge, you know. And I'm here to tell you that's not the truth, and we're going to get into why it was denied in a minute, okay? So, Candy said he requested everything she asked for. So this is why it was, this is what was approved. The judge did grant an order. Haley, excuse me, I think I'm saying her name right, Haley, because y'all told me up in the comments. Oh my God, y'all told me, Amor, her name is not Halle, it's Haley. Haley Bailey, okay, Haley Bailey. Y'all ripped me a new one in them comments about her damn name, baby. Let me get it right. So Haley, Haley, the judge ordered Haley to not harass DDG, threaten DDG, assault DDG, stalk DDG, property, any type of property destruction of DDGs, surveillance DDG, or online impersonate DDG. So the judge granted, right, her to not harass, threat, assault, stalk, tear up his shit, follow him, surveillance him, or impersonate him online. Now, what he did not grant was a no contact order or a stay away order of 100 yards. He said, nah, He did not grant that. He also denied, and we're going to get into it, we're going to break it all the way down. He also denied the emergency motion to prevent Haley from working in Italy and from taking their son to Italy. Denied it. Said, nah, I'm not doing that to her, okay? She has a work commitment in Italy, all right? Now, she said the reason why she denied this, and we're going to break it all the way down, each thing, but the statement was there was insufficient evidence of intimate, emotional, psychological risk to the child during this trip, okay? There was no evidence of intimate, meaning right now, there was no intimate, emotional, or psychological risk. There was none. He did not prove that, okay? So it was partially approved and partially denied. I'm sure the part that he wanted to be approved was not approved. But the don't harass him, don't threaten him, don't assault him, which means she can't text him and say, you a piece of shit, you a punk ass, you this. She can't do none of that. She cannot text him and say weird shit, just as he can't text her and say weird shit, okay? She cannot harass him, follow him, stalk him, surveillance him, threaten him, assault him, personate him. She can't do none of that. But what she can do is take a child to Italy. Now let's break each piece down. We're going to go over each claim that he did, and I'm going to tell you why it was denied, okay? We're going to talk about it because it's very important. A lot of people think that just writing shit on paper and turning it in supposed to mean something. You can write all the fluff you want, but these courts are designed to see through that type of shit. Do you understand what I'm saying? So let's break down each section of why it was denied, okay? So let's go first with the, which one I want to do first? Let's go with the mental health claim, because I really believe that a lot of people thought the mental health claim was going to slam Haley. I seen on some bigger bloggers, I'm talking about big bloggers, y'all. I'm talking about hundreds of thousands followers, right? Like 500, 400,000. One guy had 1 million views, and y'all probably saw him too, but I ain't gonna say no names. But She said the girl name is Haley, not Haley. Jesus Christ. I did say Haley, didn't I? Halle. I mean Halle. Didn't I say Halle? It's Halle, right? Which one is it, y'all? Is it Halle or Haley? Let me know. Haley, number one. Halle. Let me just see how to pronounce her damn name. Hold on. Let's kill this. Let's kill this. Let's kill this. Let's find out how to say her damn name once and for all.
There has to be drama.
Give me a second.
It starts here.
I can't find nobody to say her damn name. I can't find nobody to say her damn name. Let's see if this person said.
What if you can create your own website by
Oh
saying,
my God, these goddamn commercials. All right, it's Halle. It's Halle. They said it's Halle. Halle, baby. Halle. Not Haley, but Halle. Okay, Halle Berry. I mean, Halle. Oh, Jesus. Halle Berry. Anyway, let's get back to the mermaid. I'm going to call it the mermaid. Anyway, let's talk about the emotional first. A lot of people thought the the mental emotional effects was going to hurt her most. They thought that her allegedly admitting that she wanted to off herself was going to just put the nail in the coffin, all right? So let's just talk about why that was not enough, okay, for the judge to even entertain, all right? So here's the thing. Judges do not hand out restraining orders just because somebody is having an emotional struggle, because they are having an emotional breakdown. If DDG thought that it was significant enough when she was going through her emotional turmoil, he would have dialed 911. Okay? He would have dialed 911. He would have sought help. They would have they would have wrote her up on some type of form. I think it's a 50-50 or 50-51 or something like that. And she would have been admitted for a couple of days, maybe even 48, 72-hour hold or something like that. So he did not think it was sufficient enough when she said it. So how is it now sufficient enough after she files for a TRO and then he comes back and be like, oh, well, she actually told me 15 years ago that she felt suicidal. So the judge actually can see that that is not protection of the child or protection against him. That is strictly retaliatory. They actually see that as straight up retaliatory and they actually don't like it. Now, this is what I heard another lawyer say this morning. They actually frown against that. They frown against people trying to use people's emotional state during a certain period, with a certain argument, discussion, trial in their life, right? They try to pull out, she was having an emotional breakdown and I have proof. Okay, the judge actually frowns upon that. Now, had DDG kept a notepad or even call the police, call the hospital, alerted someone that can actually help her back then, had he alerted someone that can actually help her, real help, not her mom, not his mama, not her godmother, but somebody that can actually really help her, then it probably would have been some weight. But he didn't do that. So the judge is not going to allow him to reach back into their relationship when they was going through all type of turmoil and she was hurting at this moment or that moment and she said some things like, you know, what she said or whatever, clearly under emotional distress. They are not going to allow that to be in effect in 2025, okay? There was no police report. There was no video. There was no mental health evaluation done. He clearly just said, hey, look at these text messages. And again, like one of the police officers said in our chat last night, the messages were not authenticated. Anybody can get an app, go on there and tell the app to spit out text messages. Hey, say I said this, say she said this. Say, not saying that Halle Berry, I mean, God damn it, Halle Bailey. Not saying that Halle didn't write them, because it didn't sound like she denied it, but it didn't sound like she admitted to it either. So not saying that she didn't do it, but they're not authenticated, okay? So he can't really use it. You know what I mean? So again, the fact that he tried to weaponize her mental health without proof, that's just a narcissistic tactic. That's what it looks like. It looks like, let me dig through my phone and find anything I can in my phone to hang her. That's what he did. He said, let me, ooh, this one gonna work. Oh, yep, let me add this. Oh, let me add this too. Yep, this sound good. Oh, yep, let me add this. Oh, I'm gonna get her. Oh, I got her because I made 91 pages. So I'm sure that's what he thought. That's what his mama thought. That's what the fiance thought. They literally thought that they sealed the deal. They thought, ooh, this is gonna get it, and the judge is going to stop her. But the judge frowns upon that. That was nothing but a narcissistic move, okay? To go and talk about some mental health issues that she had while y'all was in a relationship and you didn't think was enough back then, okay? All right? And then the mama statement and the fiance statement is just hearsay. She your mama and you take care of her, okay? All right? So again, that's why the judge did not approve the mental part, all right? Let's go into some other parts. Give me a second. All right. So we did a mental. Okay. Another thing, it says there was no forensic proof that came from her. All right. Oh yeah. No forensic proof that the text message came from her. There was no verified phone number. There was only a portion of the conversation. The full conversation wasn't there. It was just a portion of the conversation. And it was sent during a crisis. They were going together. They were on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off. So all that put together, the judge said, nah, I see what you're trying to do. And it's not going to work, young fella. That's not going to work. But I see what you're trying to do, but that ain't going to work. Try again, is what he said, all right? So again, that was that one. Another one, and it's a red flag. I said that, all right? That's a red flag to the judge. Another one was, hold on, let me get to it. It was the, what was it? It was something, wait a minute, hold on. It was something else besides the mental. Oh, the pictures. Like I said yesterday, the cut on his hand. Again, no evidence whatsoever. It had no date that it happened. It didn't even describe how the cut got there. It did not have what weapon was used, how he got the cut, no context, no witnesses. It had nothing. It just had, oh, I got a cut on my thumb, and yeah, Haley did this. Oh yeah, Haley did this. Yeah. So there was no proof whatsoever that Haley caused any marks on him. So he did not prove no physical violence because all he said was she punched me from behind. That's his word against hers. She had police reports. That's very important. And people might say, oh, he was nice enough to not call the police on her. Well, he'll learn next time, won't he? He'll learn the next time. He didn't call the police on her, but he'll learn next time, right? Maybe he should have. If, in fact, he said that she did this, she was welling him from behind. If that happens, he should have called the police, all right? So we said the reason why the female judge said no. We talked about the cut on his hand is another reason why the judge said no. That was another one. Oh yeah, a lot of context was missing. He didn't provide good dates, times. He actually said out his own mouth, oh, it happened so much that I can't tell you what date it was. It happened so much that I can't tell you what time it was. It happened so much that I can't tell you who was there and saw it or not. And then his witnesses were who? He said he had a friend. He said he had his mama. And he said he had his driver. Sounds suspect, don't it? It sounds very suspect, don't it? Yeah, because his mama, he take care of. She lives with him. His driver, which is the mama's fiance, he take care of him. He lives with him. And the friend, and I'm assuming the friend is the girl that he went on a date with to the movies that he said they got a platonic relationship. Yeah, well, she has an interest in this as well. So they were not credible witnesses, okay? They were not credible. It was their word against Halle because Halle came back and said the mother was never at any event that him and her went back and forth with, that it was all hearsay, okay? Ryan said, all the text messages have times why you don't provide context. Did the text messages have time? Let's go back and pull it up again. I don't know if did the text message, oh yeah, the text messages did, I don't know if it had times, but it did have dates. The text messages did have dates. Let's put it up right quick. But anybody, like somebody said yesterday, no text messages are admissible without being authenticated, okay? So again, let's go back to the text messages. Let's pull it up right quick. Okay. Here's the text messages. They did have dates and times. However, they were not authenticated. They have to be authenticated. Okay, hold on, let's look. These text messages could actually be written by anybody. They have to be authenticated. How do we know that they came from Halle? How do we know? And that is what basically the judge is saying. This is not sufficient enough evidence. Now, had he got his lawyer to subpoena her phone or his phone to find out where the text messages came from, then it probably would have been authenticated. It was not authenticated. There's apps out there, AI and all this type of shit, that can literally print out an entire conversation from you and another person. It didn't have a phone number attached. Let's go to this is his evidence. He started it at exhibit number 4 right here. It was at exhibit number 4. It doesn't have his phone number, her phone number. Hell, it don't even have, you know how on the text messages now, how it'll have somebody's name at the top or their photo at the top or anything like this. This literally looked like, to be honest with you, I'm not saying that is not real, but it really looks like somebody put this shit together. You understand what I'm saying? So these are not authenticated text messages. You know what I'm saying? So, because they're not authenticated, they were basically not, credible. They're not credible, period. They're just not credible. I'm sure his lawyer knew that, though. His lawyer, his lawyer been doing this for a while. He knew that shit. Hell, his lawyer wanted to get paid. I don't blame him. Shit, DDG want to pay him, whatever, however much it costs in California, go right ahead. So anyway, again, it was not authenticated. There was, like I said, there were missing context, missing. And also what I told y'all yesterday, it looked retaliatory because he waited weeks. Oh, and another thing, the judge didn't like the fact that he was offered an opportunity to see his child and he did not take up the opportunity. So Haley, her lawyer wrote his lawyer and said, before my client goes to Italy, we're offering him an opportunity to see his son. He did not take up on that. He just basically ignored it. Okay, he ignored it. And they were able to prove that he ignored it. He did not even, the lawyer didn't even respond until, he didn't even retain a lawyer until the 3rd of June. Excuse me, the 28th of May. He retained a lawyer the 28th of May and they filed that TRO the 4th of June. All right, so anyway. I talked about the text message. I talked about the cut. I talked about the mental health. And we talked about the time. So the time it took, she filed on May the 13th. It took the June the 4th for him to have his attorney to file a response. That time looked suspect. Okay? And the witnesses were discredited, basically. So anyway, and his documented, all his document looked retaliatory, while hers looked what? Child focused. It was child focused. She stuck directly on the child, whereas he trying to tell her down, oh, she got mental issues. Oh, the bitch is crazy. Oh, she did this to me. Oh, she did that to me. Where she was more child-centered. She talked more about the child safety, child-centered, whereas he put more focus on her and his relationship. She followed me at the movie theater. She wanted to fight my girlfriend. She wanted to follow me and surveillance me. She put tags in a grocery bag and in a diaper bag, and she did this to me, and she did that to me, and she did this to me. Where was it about the child? And because he failed to agree or set a parenting plan, she had proof that he failed to stick or to come together and create a parenting plan. He basically was like, no, I don't want a parenting plan. I want to just pull up when I want to and drop the baby off when I want to. And mind you, Halle's lawyer was also watching him, okay? So what else? Okay, so maintain safety, focus. And Halle came back and refuted all claims. Okay, and she provided context, police report. She provided all types of stuff, marks, pictures, and she even said she had video footage of the altercation on her Ring camera. Okay. Now, we don't know if she showed the lawyer the Ring footage or not. We didn't see it. I didn't see it. I don't know if y'all seen it. I don't even know if it's been released, but she says she has video solid proof. Okay. So hers was more child-centered. And because of that alone, see, what you can't do when you go to court, you can't go with your emotions on your shoulder. You can't go because you're mad, you're angry, and you want to get back at that person. If he would have took out the pettiness out of those 91 pages and just focused solely on the well-being of his son, took out all that fluff, then the judge probably would have, looked at it and said, okay, or whatever. But you can't just sit here and say, she said she was going to kill herself in 2022, 2023, 2024. I ain't doing nothing about it. And he didn't do nothing about it because he didn't believe that she was. He knew that she was just seeking attention or she was going through something at that time. The judge do not punish people because of that. All right? So she showed that she just wanted what was in the best interest of the child, pretty much. And she came back and refuted everything that he said. She did not really deny that she had any mental issues. Matter of fact, she doubled down on it. She said, I have been very vocal about my mental health and about my previous talks about suicide. So she did not hold any of that back. She said, you called it yesterday, denied. Yep, it was denied, but it is some bloggers going around saying it was approved, but the part that it was approved was Don't assault, don't harass, don't attack, don't surveillance, don't stalk, don't impersonate. So yeah, the typical shit. But the judge denied the no contact order. And he allowed her to take the baby out of the country. Now, the baby is allowed to go out of the country. She leaves on the 7th. She's due back in August. There is a continuance date. Remember I told you it was going to be continued. They continue it to June the 24th. So that person that said that last night was telling the truth. However, if she has a good lawyer, and it sounds like she does, it will be continued again. Now, right now, she's due to be in court on June the 4th. But hold on, because I believe that her lawyer is going to petition the court, file another motion to have it continued again until after her return. Reason being is because what? She has a contractual obligation to be in Italy for employment purposes. That's her job. She signed a contract. She has to be there from June the 7th to August something. August the 8th. Somebody said August the 8th. So because of that, I believe that her lawyer will be filing another motion to continue. All right? Okay, so Ramlin says she's having a video conference in August. Okay. In August or in June? Oh, unless she can do it virtually. Yep. If she can do it virtually, then they probably will allow it virtually. But as far as her having to fly back 9 hours to sit in court and stand with DDG, they're not going to do that. She said, Amoira, you're right. He went in that court with no emotional intelligence. Absolutely, Mickey. You are absolutely right. He was upset and the paperwork showed it. And see, that's what a lot of people do not understand. Judges are trained to look at that. It was a retaliatory tiara. He did that out of retaliation. And what did I tell y'all yesterday? He did it not because he thought the judge was going to prove it. He did it for social media to drag her. That's what he did. He wants social media to drag her about being suicidal. But it don't actually work like that because a lot of people actually had a soft heart for her. A lot of people were actually like, damn, my heart goes out to her. I can only imagine what she's going through. So it didn't work out for him. Now, I did see some bloggers like, oh my God, the bitch is crazy, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But majority of the people out there actually took a soft heart to Halle. So sometimes what you want don't always happen the way you want it to. You understand what I'm saying? But I do believe his intentions was to humiliate her. And it did not work exactly like he thought, okay? He's been kicking it lately and didn't want to see his son. Exactly, because he was offered an opportunity and he did not take that opportunity, okay? What'd you say? She said, you can tell those text messages were inauthentic. Halle is eloquent. Beyond that, every sentence is separate. See, I don't really know if they real or not. She didn't deny them in her response. You understand what I'm saying? So the fact that she did deny them makes me think that they are real. I actually think that they are real. However, and the only reason why I think that they are real is because she did not deny them. When sometimes if a person, but she did say this, hold on. She said that, she did say, hold on. She said a lot of his stuff was fabricated, hold on, or exaggerated is the word she used. Hold on. She did actually say, hold on, what did she say? She said Daryl has exaggerated, lied, and misconstrued for the courts. All right, let me put that up. She didn't say he lied. Now, she didn't say what part he lied on, but she did say he lied. Let's put that up full throttle. She did say he misconstrued and lied for the courts, is what she said. Hold on. How do I make this go over? Let me see if I can do it like this. Oh, okay. So Daryl has exaggerated, lied, and misconstrued for the court not only the history of our relationship, but our parenting and my mental health. Okay. So you know what? She didn't deny it like flat out, but she said it, she denies it. Well, she said he lied. Okay. So basically, you know, she's saying that he exaggerated a lot of that shit. She didn't say, oh no, the text messages was lies, but she's saying the whole 91 pages was either exaggerated, a lie, or it was misconstrued. So she did, you know, that's her answer. And let me tell you something. A lot of people do not answer that quickly. A lot of people take a minute for them to answer. Honey, her lawyer was on it, baby. He was not playing, honey. They was ready for DDG ass. I'm just saying. She confirmed that she has a therapist from time to time. She did confirm that. She did not deny that. Let me put it back up. She's saying right here. She says, I have been very vocal. Or right here, there is no doubt that I was emotionally devastated in 2023 and 2022 by his behavior and ongoing abuse. I have been very vocal about my anxiety, depression, and previous thoughts of suicide. I've been very vocal about that. Okay. And she said, I reached out to my doctor and I received treatment. So you know what? Those text messages, even if authenticated, is not going to mean shit. And let me tell you why it's not going to mean shit. Because the law allows you to have, you know, go through shit. The law allows you to go through shit. And if you have a medical emergency, right? You go get treated for your medical emergency. Having a mental breakdown or a mental crisis ain't nothing worse than having a damn fucking what is something that you got to go to the doctor for? You don't go to the doctor for stomach ache. What do you go to the doctor for? I'm trying to think. I don't know. But you go to the doctor and get treated when you have a medical emergency. Period. And then once they treat you and you all better, they release you back into the public to do exactly what you've been doing before. You know what I mean? Yeah. So they treat you. And as long as you're under a medical treatment, they give you time to heal. Then once you heal, they release you to do it. You know, listen, these medical notes, they say, okay, from this time to this time, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this, right? After this time, you go back and you get evaluated. And they say, oh, okay, you're good. We didn't evaluate you and you're straight. You can now run. You can now go back to work. You can now do this, push-ups, sit-ups. You can do all this shit all over again. You are medically cleared to do whatever. People that break their leg and they have to be in a boot or break their ankle or whatever, they have to be in one of those boots, the cast. They say, for the next 6 weeks while you're in this cast, you have to wear this boot and you can't run, you can't jump, you can't skip, you can't put it in water, you can't do this, you can't do that, or whatever. And then after a while, after they treat you over and over and over, whether it's physical therapy or whatever type of treatment they give you, once you complete it, you are medically cleared. And she said that basically she was treated. She was treated for her situation that she had going on, and she's good. That's what she said. God said no one comes before him, and he will take away whatever it is you live more than him, that you love more than him. Why you say that, Diamond? Tell me. Oh, let me read this. She says, Mom, I don't know what nobody says. That girl's crazy. That girl, crazy ass, is not healthy to be that attached to your baby. 2 months going away for work. What's the problem with leaving him with her family or his father? Let me tell you something, D. Only Haley knows why she doesn't want to leave the baby with DDG. We're only on the outside looking in. We may not see the issue. We may not see the problem. But apparently she sees or knows something that we don't know. Okay? But we can't take that from her. And what mother, to be honest with you, would want to leave their child back for 2 months? It hurt my heart having to go to basic training and leave my child back. And as soon as I finished basic training, I came back and got my child. But it hurt me to have to leave him for the amount of time that I left him. And you know what I'm saying? What mother would just voluntarily be like, okay, stay with your daddy? And he weaponized the child against her. You know what I mean? Like some of these other deadbeat ass bitter baby daddies out here in these social media streets that we know of. She said, well, she kept saying he leave him with the mother often. She can't control what he does over there. Just don't sit right. Sorry. No problem. But check this out. Would you want your mother-in-law that takes up for her sorry ass piece of shit? Now, I ain't gonna say he's a piece of shit because I don't know DDG like that, to be honest with you. I do think that he possessed narcissistic traits. But would you want your mother-in-law that will co-sign every single thing that your child's father says? And I don't even know this mom, but I do believe that she will say anything to side with her son. And the reason why I say that is because she said she moved in with him, right? So the fact that she moved in with him, she is DDG's dependent. She's a dependent, meaning that she depends on him to pay her bills, to take care of her. So she will say anything. So you think that Halle, supposed to leave her baby with the mom? I wouldn't. I don't think you would either, D Diamond. I don't think you would leave your baby. Do you have a child? I do not believe that you would leave your child with the mom that's willing to write in a court document that she saw you do this, and that, whatever. She came online and even said that she loves drama. Ain't nothing wrong with loving drama. A lot of us love drama. Every last one of us in these comments right now love drama because this is drama. I love drama. There's nothing wrong with loving drama, right? She said online that she loved drama and have the internet food. Did y'all not see that? We don't know what kind of environment he's in with the mother either. I ain't leaving my baby with that mama. But she did say she loved drama. But what is saying that she loved drama has to do with whether or not she's a good mama or she could trust the grandmother, which is DDG's mom. I ain't gonna say the mother-in-law, but the grandmother from the daddy side. How do you think, what makes you think she can trust her? She said he gave the mom the home and moved out. That's even more. If he gave his mother a home and he moved out, that's even more that he gave his mama a house and he moved out. He's still taking care of his mom. She said, did y'all see the video of how he treats his mom? I saw a video of DDG snatching something out of his mom's hand and yelling at her. What? Oh, he that type of 25-year-old, huh? He that type of guy. If you yell at your mama and snatch something out of her hand, let me see if I can find that video. If you can do that, then I always said if a man treats his mama bad, then 9 times out of 10 he is going to treat you bad. DDG yells at his mother. Let's look at that and find out. Oh, I didn't know that the mother came out. Oh, that's his mama? Oh, his mama look messy. Oh, let's look at it, y'all.
DDG says she's been quiet for too long.
Oh, that's not the mama. Oh, okay, because I was about to say, hold on. I've never seen his mom, y'all. Let's see. Oh, I think this is a blogger talking about it, but she's not gonna say it. She's not gonna show the mom. Okay. But anyway, let me look for the thing because I thought this girl was gonna show what the mama said. No, she didn't. She's just talking. But anyway, let me see where's the video of DDG yelling at his mom. Let me see, did it happen? Mm. I don't see it. He must got a video taken down or something. I don't see it. I don't see it. She said, I read those text messages. She is crazy and lost today. She was threatening herself and Halo. She even tried to abort the baby. I never seen that video. He always take care of his mom. What is somebody deciding to abort a baby? How does that prove that she's crazy? I don't think that she's crazy. I think she had a moment, and I think that she didn't want to have a baby by him because she saw what type of person he was, and she didn't want to have a baby by somebody that she was on and off, on and off, and on and off in a relationship with. That's what I believe. Most women would never leave their small baby for 2 months, especially with people that don't respect you 100%, baby. The video where he started throwing stuff toward his mother is on the mom YouTube. She did a silent treatment prank on him, and you could see the dynamics of the relationship. Okay, the mama got a YouTube. Let me look. What's the mom's YouTube page? Let me look at this. Is this his mama? Is this DDG mama? I know that ain't DDG mama. That ain't DDG mama, is it? Oh, that's DJ. Man, that ain't no DDG. Like, who the hell is that? That ain't DDG. I put DDJ. I meant DDG. Okay, my bad. DDG mom. Oh, this DDG mama. Let's see what she got to say.
Broke her silence. And instead of calling out her son, she's out here defending him like nothing happened. Now, fans are questioning, is she protecting her son or helping him dodge accountability?
This DDG.
The story. Have you been an enabler? After Halle showed up to your house, battered and abused?
So, Halle Bailey dropped a major bombshell this week when she filed for a restraining order against her ex, DDG, and the receipts
So this the mama.
ending him like nothing happened. Now, fans are questioning, is she protecting her?
Oh, so she all in the drama. So his mama all in the drama, baby. So his mama old drama queen, honey. She a drama queen. Oh, Miss Tanya, you a drama queen. Miss Tanya, girl. You a drama queen.
To me, what did you do to me?
When you were one?
I don't know about one, but what did you do on the stairs?
Fatal. What's on the stairs?
Oh, she's a drama queen. Miss Tanya is a drama queen. She's out here being a whole drama queen. I wouldn't leave my motherfucking baby with her. She out here being a damn drama queen. She's out in the mess. Yeah, I wish I would leave my child with her. That mama is messy. Most mothers, good mothers, would not get involved in this type of shit. If your mama come out to the internet, now that's one thing to say it's one thing to write up in the court documents, but to actually come online and speak on your behalf, honey, that's drama. That mama is drama. That mama is drama. If a mother comes out like that, baby, you best to believe she wants just as much attention as her son is getting. That bitch is a drama queen. I'm letting you know that. I don't even know it, but I'm letting you know. The mama is a drama queen, y'all. Trust and believe. Most mamas and grandmamas, they gonna say, no, you handle that. I'm not going online and doing none of that. I ain't doing none of that. I'll defend you in court where it counts, but I'm not going on the public. Listen. And so it said that DDG agreed to play this out legally and not in the social media realm. But if your mama came out in the social media realm, that means she is dramified, okay? Because see, your mama should have said what you said. Now, I'm not gonna handle this in social media. I will testify and handle this in court. But the fact that I didn't even know the mama came out 3 weeks ago, but apparently they said the mama came out and spoke 3 weeks ago. So I'm gonna look that up. Matter of fact, let me find it. Oh, DDG mama then came out, child. Let me find it. DDG, your mama then came out. I got some issues with your mama coming in. Hold on. Yeah, baby. And then, some people probably be like, oh, that just means she love him, or that, she care about, her son and what's going on with him. And nah, that's not what that mean. That mean that her ass is drama, okay? That's what that mean. Hold on. This says DDG mom blames Halle Bailey for son's legal woes. And let me see if this is one.
This is between Halle and DDG, no one else. A source
Hold
from
on.
the Bailey family revealed after Halle Bailey's mother reportedly sent a firm message to DDG's mom, asking her to stop interfering in her daughter's personal life. The warning comes amid ongoing tension between the families following.
I want to actually see the mama talk. I don't want to hear no other blogger talk. I want the mama to talk. If you ain't gonna play what the mama said, I want to hear what the mama said. Hold on. I keep hearing DDG mama put Halle on blast, but where?
Halle Bailey a restraining order against DDG.
DDG got the type of mom you got to stay away from.
Things to the court. She wants DDG away with his son. Like his son, he blown. He can't.
So she must didn't come out and say nothing because everybody is just speaking on their own. They're not saying. I'm gonna look for it later. This is the reason why homes are broken. Only the woke know, not the demons amongst us. Shaking my head. The ignorance is crazy. Halle is a whole liar. What type of woman don't want a son to have a father? Listen, let me tell you something, coffee room. If Halle didn't want her son to have a father, she would not offered him an opportunity to see his child before she left to go to Italy. The fact that she offered him an opportunity to see his child and he has not taken up on that, that shows that she wants him involved in the child life. And she's even went a step further and said, if he even wants to see the child while she's in Italy, then she will make arrangements for that. So if Halle wasn't concerned about whether or not DDG had opportunity to see his child, she wouldn't even afforded him those opportunities. Now it's up to the father to accept and not accept. It sounds to me that he ain't really trying to father in real life. He's only trying to father for social media, okay? So when you say what type of woman don't want a child to see their father, I think you should go back and read what we talked about last night, because her attorney and her offered him an opportunity from May 13th to June the 7th to see his child. He did not take up on that offer. Now, okay? KKK, KKKK, KKK, KKK, KKK. You guys got to stop just believing these social media ass daddies. They just look like they all involved in the child life. They mention them 15 times out of a live stream and say, oh, I love my son, I love my daughter. And then they put pictures up and shit. That doesn't mean anything. I'm here to tell you there's a lot of fathers on social media, and that's all they are social media daddies, okay? They ain't trying to be daddies in real life. Real fathers, to be honest with you, would never come out and try to go against the child's mother on social media. That's how you know you got a real ass person that's trying to put the child's best interest first. The fact that DDG did a whole fake ass voice AI, and trying to pretend that he was talking to Halle and Halle was talking back to him tells you that he got some mental issues going on himself, okay? Absolutely, peanut gallery. Social media is very deceiving, and it fools the people that's not woke. It fools them. And it sounds like to me, there's a few people in my comments that's not woke. Just because y'all like, oh my God, he loved his son so much. Why? Because he said it. That doesn't mean shit. If he was so concerned about his son, he knows that she's leaving on the 7th. Why didn't he take the opportunity to see his precious son before he leaves for 2 months? Because he cared more about the internet, making money, and flossing in front of his friends, social media buddies. And that's why he didn't see his son. Because if it was about his son, he would have saw his son. He would have arranged to see his son. Y'all got to stop believing the bullshit. Y'all got to stop just seeing 30 seconds or 60 seconds worth of shit and making decisions on it. You need to peel back the onion and find out what's really going on, okay? DDG is no different than a Robert Hampton, than Justin Dean, her twin dad. Y'all know anymore? There's so many men out here that's trying to pretend to be these great daddies with the photos, with the coming out, I love my son, I miss my son, I just want to be with my son, I love my daughter, I miss my daughter, I just want to be around my daughter, and it's all bullshit. It's for social media. It's for social media. A good father wouldn't even put his child in this shit. He would respect Haley's wishes, which is the mom, and co-parenting. He will respect her wishes and not even bring his child on social media. A lot of these kids, like I said yesterday, should not be on social media. Social media is no place for somebody's small ass child. You know what I mean? If she wanted a schedule, go to court and get one. And that's what she did, D. That's exactly what the TRO is for. So at the end of the TRO, after they have their back and forth, that is going to be in place. So she did exactly that. So good job, because that's why she did what she did, to have a parenting plan in place. She did that. She did that. She said, why say she needs supervised visits, taking it to the extreme? If it was him, I'll run and start a new family. Okay, well, you sound like Sage in the City, and that's you. And he can do that. But you know what? She said supervised visits because he's weaponizing her son against her, okay? To come out here and tell people I'm not being afforded an opportunity to see my child, and you ain't even in the state of California. He's in Miami telling people that, or in Florida, I don't know what part of Florida, but he was in Florida telling people he couldn't see his son, and his son wasn't even here he wasn't even in LA or California to retrieve his son. That's called gaslighting. That's a narcissistic behavior. He can start a new family. That's too much BS to put out there. And then, hey, let him do it. Let him go start a new family. Didn't he just say his new girlfriend was pregnant or some shit anyway? But let him start a new family. Ain't nobody stopping him from starting a new family. I mean, if that's how you handle things, if you don't want to co-parent effectively and you rather just go start a new family, then that's on you. That's on you. You know what I mean? What type of mom What type of man wants the mother of his child harassed and called all kinds of names? Halle is taking care of Halo. He should want her to be at peace. Why did he not try to see his son? DDG fans are. Yeah, what type of man? What type of man allows people to drag the mother of his child? A piece of shit man. A man that doesn't deserve to have non-supervised custody or visitations of his child, that kind. Any man that sits there and allows his supporters to drag, and I mean drag, the mother of his child is a piece of shit. There's no other way to put it. He's a piece of shit if you allow your supporters to drag the mother of your child. And I know a few of them out here that I can easily say is a piece of shit. And that's just the truth. He should have came out here and he should have doubled down on this. And now, especially the ones that's cool with him, what I'm not gonna allow you to do. And the reason why I'm saying that is because if you think that you can drag the mother of your child and don't think that when a child get older, that you're not gonna have to answer to that, then you're crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy. She said, how is he going to start a new family when he doesn't even provide financially for the one that, girl, you hear me? She said, when she said he ain't paid no financial child support since the child was born, I'm like, not this dude out here hollering, I could buy you. I could buy you. I could buy you. DDG said I could buy you. But he ain't buying his son. He can buy you, but he ain't providing no financial stability to his child. Make that make any type of sense? He ain't even giving her any type of financial support, but he wants all the control in the world. Okay, make that make sense. Make that make sense. He did the same thing during the Met Gala. Halle asked him to see Halo, and DDG said no, then popped up in New York while she was at the event, then went live saying he wasn't able to see Halo, shaking my damn head. And they call that a good man, child. You better hope you don't get you one of them. You better hope you don't get you one of them. The fact that she didn't even speak bad on him at all, she just went straight to the courts as she should. Should he thought she was going to do the back and forth? Exactly. She ain't even trying to do the back and forth. She ain't trying to do the back and forth. No. She ain't coming out here trying to please supporters. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to stay relevant by trying to start beef with his ex. He's a piece of shit is what he is. Until he stopped doing that shit, he will be a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit, y'all. He's a piece of shit to do that. DDG is a piece of shit to want back and forth with the mother of his son. Make it make any type of sense. You don't do that to the mother of your child at all, you know? Lord knows me and my man not perfect, but I'm thankful he don't have bitch ass nigga tendencies. There's a lot of men out here that does, and boy, they fool a lot of people. I actually feel sorry for the people that they actually can fool, you know what I mean? And this is not saying that Halle is without fault. I would never say that. Nobody in this world is without fault, right? Everybody have their own faults at this, that, or the other, right? But that doesn't mean that a mother doesn't deserve to be a mother to her child and to co-parent effectively just because the daddy doesn't want to co-parent effectively. It sounds to me like DDG wants to be in control. That's what it sounds to me like. She said, I am sad at the women that automatically disbelieve the women. The judge believed her. There's a lot of women that will go against the woman first. And I think they do it because they feel that a lot of people just rally behind a woman. And they say, I do that all the time. They say, oh, Amoira, they come over here and say, oh, Amoira, you hate black men and you always going at, you know, the man and you know, rally for the woman. No, I don't. No, I don't. I didn't tore some women out the frame. I absolutely didn't. I just tore a woman out the frame the other day, called her a bum bitch, because that's exactly what she is, a bum bitch. A bum bitch. So I don't go just strictly after the man. I look at the situation and I look at it and I look at the facts. I look at the facts and then I separate the bullshit from the facts. I can tell when somebody is pretending to be this wonderful person and they're not. You know, if Halle was out here bashing DDG as much as he's out here bashing her or allowing his supporters to bash her, because that's what he's doing. He says little, let me tell you what he does. He dropped little droplets and then he allowed his supporters to take it and run with it. I can't see my son. That ain't for the social media. That's for the courts. You got money, you could buy people. Go. He should have took her to court. If he could not if he could not see his child, if it was legitimate, if it was a legitimate concern that he had that he could not see his child, all he had to do was petition the courts. But him saying he could not see his child was strictly for social media to incite people to harass Halle. That was it. That's all. It was to harass Halle. That's what he did it for. If he was really concerned about seeing his son, he would agree to a schedule with her. That's what he would have done. That's called co-parenting, peacefully co-parenting. That's what it's called. You know? So I'm glad that she's able to go to Italy. I'm glad that she's able to take her son to Italy. Why am I glad? Because he pulled a quick one, a fast one, and the judge saw through him. When his TRO dropped yesterday, it was like, oh my God, there's a bombshell. DDG is about to stop Halle from taking her baby to Italy. That's what he wanted to. He wanted that. And he didn't get it. And I'm sure he feels bad. You know, I'm sure he feels bad, but he can't harass her and she can't harass him. I love it. I love it. You know? Why would someone believe the judge was bought off? That is ridiculous to want to believe his. Listen, the reason why they say things like the judge, they say the same thing in Carmela Anthony's case, right? They said that judge was bought off. They stalked that judge, doxed that judge, and did a whole lot of shit to that judge. I think they had to put a security team on that judge, right? The judge was following the law and using common sense with it. They see this type of shit all the time. A judge can smell manipulation, gaslighting, bullshit a mile away. If he didn't have a concern for his son in 2022, then don't come in 2025 over some shit that happened in 2022 and have a concern. Fuck, you should have had a concern then. And you should have done something then. Now, I do believe that if he would have done something in 2022, when she was going through her episode, that he would have custody, or at least temporary custody, of his child. I do believe that. But you can't reach back in the cookie jar from 2022, 2023, and while you in 2025 and bring up some old ass shit and think it's going to stick to the wall. That's just not how things work. That's not how things work. You know? Somebody said, men, y'all hearing this hoe? Well, you can call me a hoe all you want to, but guess what? Your boy don't have his son. It ain't going to change that. He doesn't have his son. She gets to go to Italy with his mother. You calling me a hoe is not going to make it true. It ain't going to bring Halo back to DDG. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But I can call you a whole lot of things, but I'm not going to do that because I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about, men, y'all listening to this whole, but DDG still don't have his son. He actually said online one time that he came to the internet. Hold on. He actually said online one time that he came to the internet in hopes that he could see his son. Manipulation. Exactly. That's exactly what it was. Manipulation. Manipulation. Mm-hmm. If you got to come to the internet because you got a whole millions and millions and millions of supporters and you got to come to the internet and try to get things that you want, then that's manipulation. Okay. And I don't think that he just came one time. I think that he continued to come. Getting abused and fighting to keep the baby away from the abuser don't sound right. Usually the abuser don't want responsibility. He doesn't want responsibility. He wants the internet to think he wants responsibility. If he wanted responsibility, it wouldn't have took him May the 13th to June the 4th to answer one thing. And he would have retained a lawyer and he would have taken the opportunity that they offered for him to see his child before she leaves to go to Italy. He would have took up that opportunity. That's what you call responsibility, baby. He did not. His lawyer ignored it. Okay? Ignored it. I don't see any mods. I don't see any mods. Who I need to get rid of, though? Who I need to get rid of? I don't see any mods at all. I have 4 and don't see none. I don't know. Maybe my mods are somewhere else today. There go one of my mods. Hey, QC. They say somebody in here calling me a hoe, girl. She said, your title is clearly biased. What my title say? Haley wins in court, DDG restraining order denied. How is it biased? How is it biased? She said, make me a mod or more. I might have to because my mods are asleep tonight, baby. She said, yes, you ready. Ain't she though? DDG defenders do not even look at the evidence. They remind me of the MAGA. They don't look at the evidence. That's who they support. And they only going to see DDG's side of it. You know what I'm saying? They want to believe DDG because they're a supporter of DDG. I'm not a supporter of either one of them, but I look at the facts. Everything that he did was retaliatory. And to be honest with you, it's his fault. If he would have taken his drama off the internet in the first place, none of this would have been happening. None of this would have been happening. He brought his drama on social media because he lives on social media, you know? But he's young. He'll grow out of this shit, I'm sure. I hope. Well, that's your thoughts. And you okay? You guys can have whatever opinion you want, baby. Hey, Sonia, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you, love. Good evening, morning, chat. I'm late. Yeah, you're a little late. You're a little late. Haley, Halle co-star is Reggie Jean Page. He's fine in all his movies. They start filming for the rom-com Italiana in 2 days. Him and his minions gonna crash out from the love scene. He's jealous. I do believe that. Honestly, this is what I said last night. I still believe it. I actually believe that they both want each other back, and who knows, they may even get back together. But I believe even if they did get back together, I believe his supporters will ruin it, honey, because his supporters are ruthless, baby. His supporters will actually steal, even if they got back together, I believe his supporters will ruin the relationship because, baby, I think so his supporters want DDG themselves. Like, I think they want that young little fella. You know, I think the girls want him. I think the guys do too. I'm beginning to think DDG got some stalkers on his hands. He got some people that want him. But I believe he wants Haley. I do believe that he wants to be with Haley, and I actually believe that Haley wants to be with him, but I do not believe that his supporters are going to allow that shit to happen. You hear me? Hell no, baby. Okay, Greatness said, I see both sides. Halle did wrong. I don't even support DDG, but the internet not an excuse to keep him away from his child. But the internet is not an excuse to keep him away from his child. No one is keeping him. I don't know. I don't think y'all just heard me. If Haley was keeping him away from his child, she would not have asked the lawyer to offer an opportunity for him to see his child before she depart and while she's in Italy. You hear me? He don't even have to see her. He just see the child. When they set up those type of visitations, he don't even see her. He don't deal with her. She dropped the child off at the mediator. The mediator drops the child with him, or he has to come to a center, see the child. Then he leaves. so forth, so on. But she offered him an opportunity to see his child, and he don't want it, child. He don't want it. He don't want it, okay? You hear me? I used to think they were cute, but absolutely not. You know what? They are a cute couple, but if it's on and off, on and off, on and off, if I cut your losses. Cut your losses. But the fact that they have a baby together, they're gonna have to learn how to co-parent effectively, peacefully. You know? She literally asked him to keep the child for 3 weeks to see the hold on. She literally asked him to keep the child for 3 weeks to see the child before she leaves. Why the fuck y'all keep saying she's keeping the child away? Are y'all okay? That's what I'm saying. She's not keeping the child away. They're doing this. They're doing this. And then they're doing this. They're not listening to that. They're not listening to the fact that she offered. And let me tell you something. Let's go there for a minute. If DDG was so concerned about the safety of his son and he really wanted to be that father, when she was like, come get him, I'm having all these emotional moments right now, come get him. If he was serious, he would have drove his car over there, he would have got his son. He didn't even do that. He ignored her. He ignored her, and then he came back and was like, do you want me to come get the child or not? Okay, I'm on my way to come get him, and he never did. He ignored her. All of them, come get him. I can't do this. Come get him. I don't want him around me while I'm going through this. Come get him. He ignored her. So that's his own fault. That's his own fault. Lawrence said she just want to see him. If she wanted to see him, she wouldn't say that it has to be a supervised there. She's not going to be there when he sees the child. You do know that, Lawrence, right? You may not. But when you have supervised visitation, the mother is not there. Okay? And if the mother has supervised visitation, the father is not there. They're not going to be together. When you have supervised visitation, the mother takes the child to the location. The daddy comes to the location, sees the child. When the daddy leaves, the mother comes back to the location and gets the child. They don't see each other. They don't see each other, okay? At all. I'm talking about when she asked him to come get her. Well, that was in 2022, 2023, though. We in 2025. That's not even relevant. They're not even a couple. That's not relevant. And that's how the judge saw it. You can't go back 2-3 years and some shit and try to use that as a what's going on today. She asked him for a parenting plan. Let's put something in concrete. If you're going to get the baby on Wednesday or Thursday or Friday or Sunday, let's just stick to something. It is not even proper to go about and not set something in stone. It's not proper, and it's not even healthy for the child. It's not. Okay, he said 50-50, but 50-50 meaning that he is 50% providing for the child and he is not. Okay? She is 100% financially providing for the child. He ain't gave her a damn dime since the child been born, is what she said. Now, what type of, I want to be the best daddy in the world is that type of shit. He ain't gave her a damn dime. She said DDG is asking for an emergency order. There has to be an emergency. Well, that emergency order was denied. It was denied. The emergency order was denied. The emergency order was to stop her from taking the baby to Italy, and it was denied. That was denied. She said, y'all said she makes more money, right? What does that matter, Lawrence? You think because the woman makes more money that she should take care of the child by herself? Is that what you think? Is that what you think? That because the woman makes more money, that she should take care of the child? by herself. Well, that's not how shit works. Okay. She said he spent tons of money on his son, just not her. Well, guess what? When the child is primarily with the mom, then he has to give the mom some financial assistance. Okay. And they're going to set that in place too. I guarantee you, he's going to be put on child support. Okay. For the DDG fans, I'm letting y'all know there's going to be a visitation schedule set in place and child support orders set in place. How much you want to bet? He's going to be placed on child support and he's going to have a visitation schedule. Yeah, that part. Whether he like it or not, that is about to happen. Whether it's in June the 24th, or in August when she get back. He's going to have to pay child support, a set amount, and also he's going to have a visitation schedule. That baby, she wouldn't went for child support instead. Then baby, what you say? Then baby, she would have went for child support instead. The reason, listen, let me tell you something. When she put in her notes, in her filing, that he is not financially provided since day one, that is her cry saying that she wants financial support. There will be a child support order in place. And I do believe she asked for it. Hold on. I do believe she asked for it. I think she asked for it. Let's look. I want to say she did ask for it. Mm. Let me see. Let's go back to the top. They normally do a modification. All right, so this is the restraining order. They normally have this attached to a modification of custody and because the fact that she mentioned he has not paid child support since the beginning tells me she wants it. I am the parent of the child. Okay. I do not agree to the order requested. And then it says complete form DV 125 response to request for child custody and visitation order. Let's see. I didn't even go over this part. Okay, so let me show y'all something. So she did not actually, she didn't actually fill this out. But this could have just been because they were responding and doing something quickly, okay? So right here, he asked for custody right here, number 13. Well, this is her response. But he asked for custody and she came back and said, child custody and visitations. It says, see items on form DV100 and DV105. And then it says, I am the parent of the child or the children listed above. I do not agree to the order requested. So he requested the full custody or whatever, right? So she's saying I don't agree. But the DD 125, if you go down here, let's go. Okay, right here, it'll normally have it blocked, child support. I agree to the order requested, or I do not agree, or I agree to pay guideline. But she didn't put nothing there. She did say, person in number 1, request for restraining order is denied. The judge decided that the request was frivolous or was made only to abuse, intimidate, or cause unnecessary delay. The person in 1 can't afford to pay for your lawyer fees and costs. So I've seen in other cases that I've broken down where they actually ask, they say, I'm not currently receiving child support, and they ask for it. She did not, but I believe she did not ask for child support in this order. However, I do believe that child support, because she put in here more than once. She put in here twice. She put in the original, and then she put in her answer that he does not financially provide for the son. She's not saying that just to be saying it. She's saying it for a reason. And I believe the reason is because she wants an order. Now, it doesn't say here, this is just my belief. It doesn't say that in here that she wants an order put in place, but my belief is I don't think that she would have mentioned it more than once. And even her attorney mentioned it. Her attorney said that he has not provided for the child since the child has been born, financially. He's not giving her a dime financially since the child's been born. So I believe that they're gonna put it in there, but I could be wrong. But I do believe that they're gonna say something about that. He said she had his gun. Didn't you see her just check? She didn't know if he had a gun. Where did she check to see? What does that got to do with anything, though? But let me look. Did she say that? She don't know if he has a gun? She probably said that so they wouldn't take it from him or something. Because if she said, yeah, I know he got a gun, they're going to be like, oh, you can't carry no gun. They probably actually did tell him that while you playing. But what does that say about a gun? I know it. I know that that's being, okay, fine. I do not own or have any prohibited items. It doesn't say I don't know if he has a gun. What does that say to that? This is her saying that she does not have a gun. Let's click back on it for a sec. It sounds like she's saying, on talking about number 26. This is her response. She said, I do not own or have any prohibited items, firearms, guns, prohibited firearms, or she don't have no prohibited items. Is that what you're talking about? Is that what you guys talking about? Or am I missing something? Anyway, I think that's what y'all talking about. She didn't say she didn't have no guns. I mean, she didn't say he didn't have no. She didn't know if he had guns or not. So anyway, all right. So she said, stop saying she can't take that baby without permission. She was trying to give him the opportunity to have input on a proper schedule. He didn't want it. Damn, y'all are the opposite of fat. Listen, it's funny the way they say she can't take the baby without permission. She got permission from the judge. She's definitely taking her baby to Italy. And that's it. That's all. Like, she's taking the baby to Italy. She said, very bitter. It's clear she's crazy and using her son as a weapon, then calling people who disagree DDG support. It's only women supporting her. I don't know about that. No, that's not true. Let me show you a man that's supporting her. Let me show you something. He does very good content too. Hold on, let me show you. That's not true, sweetheart. I got to debunk you there. I have to debunk you there. Let me tell you this man that broke DDG all the way down, baby. He handed DDG his ass on a silver platter. Y'all will be over there harassing him next. Hold on. Let me tell you who he is. He's actually a very good blogger. Let's get to him. What is his name? Hold on, let me tell you. There's not just women. And when you say women supporting her, we're just bloggers. It doesn't mean that we support her. I'm not going to sit and say I support Haley. I'm just blogging on the story. I don't know Halle. I don't know Halle enough to, or DDG enough to support one or the other. But I just see some shady ass shit that DDG does or whatever. And I saw the manipulation TRO that he turned in. And here you go, right here. This guy right here.
They're waiting for Megan Thee Stallion to have any type of issue. And
he just did this 4 hours ago.
Doodoo Garbage is only releasing these text messages to get at Halle. He is not concerned about her mental. He is not concerned about her or even his son. He's trying to get at her. And he knows this is the best way. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
She was doing it with her sister, and it was usually about music or some fun, flirty stuff. But DDG, Doodoo Garbage, is doing these lives and is basically like the Truman Show, like showing everything about him, like 24/7. He's always online. He's exploiting himself as well as others around him. And he has used social media and streaming.
So again, his name is King of Reads. Okay, he said he read a mother effer quick, fast, and a hurt. Oh, I got my camera off. He is King of Reads, honey. He hands DDG his ass. Okay, he has about 212,000 subscribers. So there is not just females that is supporting. Now I ain't gonna say supporting, but seeing it. I ain't gonna say seeing it in Haley's favor, but we see the bullshit that DDG tried to pull. Okay, smart people see it. Now, unfortunately, there are going to be some non-smart people that don't see it, and it's okay. You don't see it. Everybody don't see things at the same time. Okay, DDG pulled a big one on y'all, and you just don't see it for what it is. Okay, he pulled a narcissistic move, is what he did. He pulled bullshit, and the judge saw that he was pulling bullshit. And you guys are mad because the judge caught him. You can't get mad because the judge caught his bullshit. You can't get mad because the judge caught him on his bullshit. But I'm about to get off this line because I already said I wasn't about to be on here for no long time. I did not want to come on here for no 5 hours like I did the other day. She said, I think DDG wanted to use Haley as a come up in the mainstream media. I do too. Mainstream media, and when he wasn't received well, he tried to make him into a baby mama. He tried to make her into a baby mama to limit her. His song Famous told everything. Girl, let me listen to this damn song Famous right quick. I've never heard it. Hold on. DDG song Famous. Let's listen to it. Let's listen to the song Famous. What the hell is it about? Let's see. Now, I may have to, before I do this, I might have to delete this song out of my video, for the purpose of not getting struck by DDG. But let's listen to it. I want to hear the lyrics of this song. Y'all saying told it all. Let's listen. It's about 3 minutes.
Fall in love, I hate that shit.
Auto-tune is driving me, baby. Is that supposed to be his voice? Because, baby, that auto-tune is driving me. Hopefully that's not him, though, but let's continue. He did this a year ago, and he was definitely, me just listening to the words or whatever, she said, put the lyrics on. How do you do that? Hold on. I think I know how. Let me just look at the damn lyrics. Hold on. DDG. Famous lyrics. Because that damn auto-tune. Okay, let's look at the damn lyrics, y'all. This joker says, fall in love. I hate that shit. Knocking me off my grind. I can't fuck with relationships. I ain't even got enough time in a day for me to chase a bitch. Hold on. Hold on. He said, I ain't even got enough time in the day to chase a bitch. I need my glasses. He said, I don't even ask for much. I asked you to do the basic shit. Hardest thing I did was fall in love with a famous bitch. Fans all on my penis. He 25, Lord. Too much stress. Don't need it. Don't even need it. If you see me tweet, don't read it. I swear I'll delete it. I will. Sometimes I feel so defeated. Broken hearts. Repeat it. Sad I love you. Did you mean it? Or said I love you. Did you mean it? Why don't I believe it? I'm trying to figure out what you gonna do. How we gonna get to the top? Filming a movie, now you kissing dudes. You know I love you a lot. I don't give a fuck if that shit for promo. I don't want to see this shit no more. Why is y'all holding hands in the photo? It sounds like he was a jealous motherfucker to me. Why is y'all holding hands in the photo? You know I'm insecure. That's a no-no. This motherfucker, he admitted he's jealous and insecure is what he's doing. I keep coming back, want to leave you, but I'm too attached. Take you shopping. I'm thumbing racks. I'm thumbing through the racks. Okay. Ain't no limit. I'm spending the max. All these niggas that be in your DMs trying to tell you they proud, but them motherfuckers don't even know you. So I want to know how. He jealous. He jealous. But I know that's a part of the game. All these industry niggas is lame. But you, because aren't you an industry nigga? They just want you because you got a name and because you got the girl. Because you got the girl, I claim. I don't know what I mean. All these motherfuckers are in my business. They be stressing me out on some real shit. I get so high, I can't feel shit. I get so high. Fall in love, I hate that shit. Knocking me off my grind. I can't fuck with relationship. Okay, he started over. He started over. But then he says, I be so insecure that I be thinking y'all really be fucking a nigga you in the movies with, but on the internet, I just be cooling it. But in my head, a nigga really losing it. That nigga was losing it too. The fuck? Gonna be paying good because you keep doing it. Gotta be paying good because you keep doing it. I might just tweet something to ruin it. I got a platform. I'm abusing it. Yeah, motherfucker, you are. You did. It's a couple of things about your job I want to know. I do. When you shoot your movies, do these niggas turn you on? What? Oh my God. Ah! And y'all support this joke. Oh my God. He says, does it turn you on when you leave the set? Do you still text each other on the phone? Jealous. Just because they filming it, it don't mean they ain't wrong. Fall in love. I hate that shit. Knocking me off my grind, blah, blah, blah. Then he says, it's a couple things about your job I want to know. When you shoot your movie, do these niggas turn you on? When you leave the set, do y'all still text each other on the phone? Just because they filming it, it don't mean it ain't wrong. That nigga jealous. Stop, please. Stop, that nigga jealous. Y'all talking about she got some mental ass issues. Y'all talking about she. Listen, honey, let me tell you something. I don't know about now, but he did this a year ago. These lyrics came out in 2023. So 2 years ago almost. 2023. This nigga was just as mentally unfucking stable as she was. Okay? Now, I don't know if he was going through postpartum depression too, but this song, she said that this is not your age group or more. Hell no, it ain't my age group, but me reading it means he's jealous. It don't have to be my age group for me to be able to break. Listen, this motherfucker is jealous, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. He jealous. They did have a toxic love or whatever because baby, she said, Amoira reading this trash sounds better than the song. I'm trying to tell you, he's jealous. He was jealous and insecure. He even said it in here. The nigga says, I'm insecure. Let me find it. I be so insecure that I be thinking you really be fucking these niggas you in the movies with. Man, I bet you every movie she did, this nigga is insecure. He's insecure. Don't get it twisted. Where them DDG? Where them fans at? Hey, where them fans at? Where them DDG fans at? Where y'all at? Where you at? Hey, he's insecure. Your boy was insecure. Your boy admitted to being insecure, baby. He admitted it. People put their real feelings and thoughts in songs, and that joker put his real feelings and thoughts in songs. He was jealous and insecure. What you gotta say? Where they go? They dipped up out of here. They done dipped up out of here, baby. Baby, them damn DDG fans dipped up out of here, honey. They went running. They like, oh, shit. Oh. Hey, he was insecure. Okay? She said, Amoira, I missed it. Play the song. Girl, the song is full of auto-tune. Honey, I just read the lyrics. I did better than that. I read the lyrics. And he admitted basically that he thinks that she fucks the niggas she's in the movies with. He don't like, let me see, I ain't never seen Halle. I ain't never seen her touching a dude in a movie. Now you gonna make me go watch a Halle movie. Halle Bailey. Movie scene with a man. Honey, you got me interested in what does Halle be doing in the movie scene. Is this the one that he jealous of? Ooh, did he say something about her holding hands? Why you gotta hold hands? Is this the mofo? Hold on, y'all. Oh, this thing jumped up. Is this who he jealous of? He said, why they gotta be holding hands? This was in 2023. Is he jealous of that white man? Is he jealous of the white man? I want to know, is DDG jealous of the white man? DDG, you played yourself. He mad because they was holding hands. It's just for promo, DDG. Damn, your mama didn't tell you, boy. Your mama should have told you this is how shit works. This nigga was jealous. in. She wanted him. You can tell that she was in love with DDG and he up here worried about the white man. She probably like, I don't want that man. I want you. Why you holding hands with him then? Can you imagine the conversations they had at home? I want to tell him to shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, shut the fuck up with that bullshit. She said, well, if he mad about the Little Mermaid, he about to be real pissed about the Italian movie because her co-star is so fine and it's romantic comedy. What's the name of it, girl? Let me look that shit up. I want to see the trailer. I want to see the trailer. I want to be old messy ass right about now since they came in here on that bullshit. What's the name of it, girl? What's the name of it since they came in here on that old bullshit? They motherfuckers came in here on that bullshit. They mad as hell. I want to see the sexy one, right? She said, if he jealous of Prince Eric, he is going to be mad about Reggie Jean Page. Girl, what's his name? Let me go look his ass up. Let me go look him up. Let me go look this joker up. Hold on. Hold on. E.G.E. Jean Page. Honey, let me see what he look. Oh! Oh! Didn't he play in Bridgestone or Bridgerton or some shit like that or something like that? I remember this dude in one of them damn movies and I always thought he was gorgeous. Oh my God. Did he play in Bridgerton, something like that. But anyway, listen, baby, he's 37. He's too old for her though. She only 25. He's too old, but listen, he is a good looking man. Oh, he got an accent. Y'all said he got an accent. Let me hear him. Let me see what he sound like.
I don't really like committing to things. I'm a
I hate these damn commercials.
When Verizon announced that I could lock in a low price for 3 years, I mean, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can get another one. Here we go. Is this him? Hold on.
I think.
Oh, I just want to hear his voice. Hold on, y'all. I just want to hear his voice. Let me see if I can get his voice instead of all this bullshit. Hold on.
Can you hear me?
Ray J. It says his name is Ray J. Jean Page. Ray J. Jean.
Anything kind of vaguely with Oz in it, like it's like rock.
Did you meet Conan backstage?
No,
you
each other.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and catch him.
No, he went right back across the street.
Spelled different.
You had to smoke weed with a name like that, right? A famous person, right? Thanks for coming. Wow, you really are handsome.
No, it's maintain. I try to keep up.
Your name is really a great name. I mean, it's like almost like you were destined to be a famous person, right?
I do my best.
And when you have a name like Reggae, is that the correct way to say
As
it?
the pronunciation sounds like the music spelled different.
Reggae.
You had to smoke weed with a name like that, right?
Reggae. Oh shit! Hold on, y'all.
Of pictures, with Cat Kuro set to direct, and Ryan Engel wrote the screenplay. Plot details are being kept.
Oh, Suki. Halle and Reggae. His name is Reggae Jean. Okay, Reggae Jean. This is his real, and he got Haley on there. So anyway, but I've only seen him like in that movie. Is this Haley? I think it is. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Anyway, I'm just messing around, y'all. I don't really care whether either way. But it's just funny because, baby, look at them cute couple together. Oh, she looks rather happy. I'm just saying. But it says he has a wife, though. It says he has a wife. But what DDG doesn't understand is when you're in a movie together, you're supposed to promote the movie to make people want to watch it, right? And it has to be realistic as possible. And if he can't handle the pressure of his woman being in a love scene with another man, whether kissing, holding hands, cuddling close, then he needs to go find somebody that work at Burger King. Because guess what? He would never have to worry about her being holding hands with no motherfucking body unless it's another fry flipper. Somebody said, y'all black women in these chats saw the text and still bash DDG. Bitterness kind of unalive y'all. Well, until it does, Haley, until we become unalive, we're going to laugh at his jealous, insecure ass, okay? We're going to laugh at his jealous, insecure ass, all right? Now, we hope that while the bitterness is going to unalive us, we hope that your ass ain't nowhere in the path, okay? We hope that your ass is ducking somewhere and it don't get you first. How about that? You up here wishing and hoping that we become unalive. You sound delusional, baby. Very delusional. You got your emotions in this shit too much, okay? She says, I am a Caucasian woman named Jennifer. Get it right. What did they say about you, Jen? What did they say about you, Jen? Did they say something about you, girl? There's somebody in the chat. She said, Halle did want him. You can clearly see. Yes, she did. Halle did want him. You can clearly see she's good now. Once you come to the internet, you're done. I'm going to play you forever. Cry me a river. Wait a minute. Hold on. She says, Halle did want him. You clearly see she good now. Once you come to the internet, you're done. I'm going to play you forever. Cry me a river. Listen, let me tell you something. I do believe that she wanted him. I do believe she did. But sometimes these internet niggas, because he's an internet nigga, DDG is an internet nigga. Sometimes these internet niggas mess up their relationships. We've seen it before, okay? Sometimes these internet niggas allow this internet to mess up their relationship. And he allowed the internet to mess him up, okay? As far as his relationship, you know what I mean? I don't know him personally or anything like that. But I am going to, peep in on him a little bit and see what he got going on. You know what I mean? It ain't going to change my view of thinking that he filed a DVRO in retaliation. That ain't going to change my view. He absolutely did that in retaliation. Absolutely. She said, yeah, listening to you for 2 hours. What did they say? They ain't going to come back over here no more? She said, I think DDG had changed and in love until Dub said moo. Has never been in love like that. I believe that he still wants to be with her. You know what I'm saying? She said, no cap, fuck them messages, left my ass on. That's right, Bob, with Tina, fuck them messages at this point because that's what the judge said. That's what the judge said. The judge said, fuck them messages. Because if the judge took those messages to heart, he would have granted DDG. He would have granted him the TRO, but he didn't. He said, take your baby to Italy, girl, okay? She says, Halle going bye-bye with the baby. She's going to make this movie and get her check. Okay, girl, y'all better stop trying to stop Halle coins. What's wrong with y'all? Yasmin, my girl. She said, I feel like the DDG enablers should go support him and scream his music or something. Instead of crying in these comments, baby, they crying. I got called a hoe tonight. I got called a hoe. What else I can call y'all? These motherfuckers over here calling me all types of hoes. I had one guy come in and talking like, y'all listen to this hoe. I need gonna call me a hoe? How you know I'm fucking? How you gonna call me a hoe? How you gonna come in my comments and call me a hoe because I don't agree with your motherfucking dude? Y'all funny. Y'all take this shit a bit too personal for me. Y'all just throw all out the facts. Y'all got y'all emotions in this shit too much. They're just content creators. Okay, calm the fuck down. Hey, these motherfuckers, boy, y'all be tripping. I'm just saying, y'all be invested like a motherfucker. Y'all tripping. She said they're childish, ma'am. They are childish. Y'all listening to this hoe? Oh my gosh. She said no other race of women are bitter like black women. Well, give us a fucking bitter trophy. Y'all are a piece of work, baby. So we bitter because we don't agree with DDG. All right, you'll be all right. She said, let's hope DDG remain quiet for the next 2 months. Okay. They mad because the judge shut him the fuck up on this internet. That's what they These jokers are really mad. Y'all got to make sure y'all come back and support my other content because I'm going to get on Cardi B Man next. Okay. Are y'all Offset fans? Are y'all going to throw spitballs at me when I come out here and talk about Offset asking for spousal support? Huh? Because that's what we're going to talk about tomorrow. We're going to talk about Offset asking Cardi B, the courts, that get spousal support from Cardi B. You're going to come back and throw spitballs at me tomorrow? You guys need to quit. You guys need to quit. She said, go marry your Sky Queen. I know. Go marry him. Y'all are funny, man. Y'all are really funny. His brother stated DDG can't lose money because he can't afford his bills. Well, maybe he need to peel back some. I don't know what to tell him. He got a Maybach. That joker said, I got a Maybach, a Cadillac Escalade, and a Rolls Royce. Sell one of them bitches. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, child. She said Offset deactivated his page. Well, because Cardi pretty much called him a bitch. A pussy is what she called him. She pretty much called him a pussy. She says at Streamer University, he said he started and settled beef. Judge denied. Listen, he said he can buy people. I heard him say that. I can buy you. I can buy you. Well, he couldn't buy the judge. He couldn't buy the judge. He couldn't buy the judge. He did say he can buy you. I can buy you. I got more money. I can buy you. I can buy you. What dude even say that? Some immature old jerk. These men out here acting like little bitches. They really are. They really are. Anyway, I love my job. I love being a blogger. I love being I'm not always going to be the blogger that you agree with. But anyway, you know what I mean? I hope y'all come back tomorrow, okay? I love y'all. She said, Amoira, that's why the mods resting. They've been working overtime because the chat be on fire. They probably did. They probably took the fuck off. My moms probably said, deuces. These people crazy. Hey, calm down. But I want to see this movie now. Y'all done made me want to go see these young ass folks in this movie. And I don't even be all into this shit. I don't even know them from a can of paint, but I will be looking at these fine two young humans in their next movie. What's the movie called? What's the movie called, y'all? Oh, wait a minute. They were partying at the Met Gala. This picture's from the Met Gala, baby. Ooh. Sookie Wookie, that's what he mad for. But what's the name of the Italian, what is Italiano? How you say that? Italian. I think it's Italian. Anyway, I don't know how to pronounce that. But I'm gonna have to see this movie. I'm gonna see when the movie coming out. I'm gonna see it and do a review. I'm gonna do a review of this movie. I gotta find out when it's coming out. Let me find out when this movie is coming out, and I'm going to do a review of the movie. All right now. He doesn't look like he's 37. I will say that he looks much younger, but I'm trying to see when the damn movie come out. Let me see. This is funny. Let me see. But they do have to promote the movie. I will say that. Let me see when this damn movie come out. Do anybody know down in the comments when it come out? Yeah, he's gonna be mad about this damn movie.
Halle Bailey and Reggae John Page will star Ileana for Universal Pictures, with Kat Kuro set to direct. And Ryan Engel wrote the screenplay. Plot details are being kept under wraps. Quiro and Universal have strong ties going back to the 2022 rom-com.
So the name of the movie is Ileana. 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 Let me see when it's coming out. When is the movie coming out? The deadline says it looked like it's not coming out to damn April of 2026. Oh, this shit ain't coming out to spring of 2026. So they gotta know. This thing is not coming out until April 10th of 2026. Italiana. That's a long time, child. I mean, I forgot all about this by then. But it comes out in 2026. Yeah, it does come out next year. Yep, sure was. How you say your name? Is it Khadijah? Khadijah? It looks like Khadijah Hall. Khadijah Medium. Khadijah. You are so right. He was so mad because Aaron Pierre is Mufasa. Aaron Pierre is Mufasa. Aaron Pierre is Mufasa. Aaron Pierre is Mufasa. I always say Mufasa wrong. Y'all always get on me. But anyway, yeah, he was mad. Iman was mad. He sure the hell was. Anyway, I'm about to get off, y'all. I had some fun. I had fun with you guys tonight. I really did. She said women are biased against DDG. Well, she said Khadijah. Oh, it's Khadijah? Khadijah. Okay, Khadijah. All right. Nice to meet you. Who's new? Raise your hand if you are new to my channel. Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you are new. And if you have a channel, raise your hand. Raise your hand. I'll shout your channel out. If you are new, if you are a blogger, raise your hand. Just throw the hand emoji up so I know who you are. She said Aaron is gorgeous and he is gorgeous. And I am happy for, she said, can I get my back knocked out in peace? She said DDG request wasn't denied. Okay, well, we already went over that. You turn back to the beginning, okay? She said, like Queen Latifah character name on Living Single. Who is Khadijah? Khadijah. Oh, Khadijah. Okay, Khadijah. All right, I see one person say they knew. Belladonna, welcome. Do you have your own channel? Welcome. We got what is it? Ezri. Bless. Thank you for subbing. You got your own channel? Is it in your name? Nice to meet you too. Yes, thank you. Nice to meet you. Black women don't like black dads. Oh, I'm sorry you feel that way. The advanced force. I hate you feel that. Black women don't like black dad. You'll get over it. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. You're just talking. You're emotional right now. Oh, you don't have your channel? Oh, okay, but thank you for subbing. Thank you, Elroy, for subbing. Appreciate you. How many times you gonna tell us black women don't like black dads to see their kids? All right. Black dads are demonetized. You and your feelings. It sounds like you're in your feelings. A Peanut said we all have black daddies, so what are you talking about, Kane? Me and my daughter father have a great relationship. Most of us have good relationships with our the request wasn't denied. Well, all right, go back. The part that he wanted was to stop her from going to Italy was denied. Okay, you want me to go up there and change it and say it was denied except for they told Haley not to harass him? You want me to go fix it for you? Is that gonna make you feel better, the Advanced Force 101? Is that gonna make you feel better that the part that he wanted to win, he didn't win? Do you want me to go fix it for you? She said, this woman on this panel is married to a black man. Yes, and we got 5 children, 5 adult children and 10 grandkids, baby. But get out your feelings. Y'all need to get y'all emotions out of this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it is what it is. Everybody ain't gonna like who you like. And you have to understand that. DDG, I'm sure he knows that. Do you think I don't even know how many followers he has. How many followers does DDG have? I know it's millions. Do you think all millions of his followers or whatever like him? No. He has to understand that some people are following him that don't like him. And I'm not even saying that I don't like him. I don't know him not to like him. But I am saying his DVRO was retaliatory. He did it because he was retaliating, okay? And I do see some narcissistic traits in him. I do. And I do believe that he is a social media dad, you know? A social media nigga too. He's a social media nigga. There's a lot of social media niggas. They pretend on social media and they're a whole other person outside of social media, okay? You feel how you want to feel. You'll be all right. All right, how you say your name? Is it E is me first? E is me first? Is that how you say it? She said Halle is a racist. Oh, a racist against who? White people? Is she a racist? Oh my goodness. She said, I have an adult son and I love black dads. He said a narc or more. He said narc or more left my ass out. He said she's a narc or a racist. Oh, a narcissist. I thought he said a racist. Hold on, let me go back to it. I thought he said Halle is a racist. He said a narcissist. Where he said that at? Let me see. Oh, yeah, he said a narcissist. My bad. I thought you said a racist. Oh, you said a narcissist. She might be. A lot of people in the industries are narcissists. But that don't take away that DDG has some narcissist traits. The word narcissist is weaponized against men. No, there's some narcissist females. We have called some narcissist females out on our on this channel. Go back and look at some of my videos. We have definitely called some narcissist females out on my channel. We have definitely met a narc, a whole female narc, trust me. A whole narc. Come out and do some shit and act in his, I didn't do nothing. It was you. I didn't do a thing. Trust me, females can be narcs too. Females know how to play the victim and be narcs too. They just don't like when somebody step to their ass. You know what I mean? Female narcs get very mad when somebody call their asses out, just like male narcs. Okay? But there are definitely some female narcs. Please don't think that they're not. Now you say it's weaponized against men. It's statistically, right? Statistically, there are more male narcs than there are females. Now, that's not my saying. That's just statistics is saying that. There have been studies that have said that more men become narcissistic than females, right? But that doesn't mean that there are no female narcs. I have definitely crossed female narcs, okay? She said, I think Halle was a narc, not now. DDG may not be perfect, but he definitely has a right to defend himself, especially in the Me Too era. And he defended himself, and he's still defending. He got a court date. He has a court date. So the advanced force, I want you to come back when I do the breakdown of what the judge says on November the 24th, okay? So I want you to come back, right? Because I'm going to be fair. But he absolutely has a right to defend himself, and so does she. That's why she responded. Okay? He has a right to defend himself, and so does she. This is America. Everybody have a right to defend themselves, right? Did this man say Me Too era, so he mad that men are being held accountable for harming women? It sounds to me he is a little upset. But it's okay. How do you, the advanced sports boy? You had last night throwing spitballs at me. There's quite a few of you guys in here last night throwing spitballs at me too. They want Halle to lay down and take it. That's exactly what they want, Candy. DDG was a nerd growing up. Seeing the relationship with his mother, I can see how he evolved into a narc, which occurred in his early childhood. That's probably true. DDG is actually a handsome young man. But he even admitted out of his own mouth that he was calculated, and I do believe that he's very calculated, so he knows what he's doing, right? But I don't think that he's innocent. I'm not going to say Haley's innocent, but you said DDG has a right to defend himself. Halle has a right to defend herself too. Period. This man went to her house and took a picture of, broke in and took a picture of her bedroom without her knowledge. And y'all don't think that there's something mental with that? Because who breaks in someone's house? Who breaks in someone's home? Who? Who breaks in somebody's house and take a picture of their bedroom and then sends it to them? That's a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs to me. Okay? That shit is not normal. White female teachers get away with sleeping with underage boys. Me Too says nothing. We're not, and that's not true. But we're not talking about that, but that's not true. White females get arrested for sleeping with underage boys and go to jail. Okay? White females, black females, any teacher that sleeps with an underage boy and it comes to, they find out about it, they go to jail. Okay? But anyway, I think you're in your feelings, and I'm sorry that you're in your feelings, but you're going to be just fine. She said, Amoira, I sent the video of him yelling at his mom on your Ayana post. I couldn't message you for some reason, so I posted the video in the comments. On the one on YouTube or Facebook, baby? YouTube or Facebook? I'm assuming you mean Facebook. Let's go to Facebook. I think that's what you're talking about, right? On the YouTube or Facebook? Okay, Facebook. Under my Ayana post. Hold on. Why you didn't do it up under the very last post I did? That would have been easier. Now I gotta go find the Ayana post. Can you post it up on the last one I did? Oh, wait a minute. Is this it? Hold on. How many Ayana posters did I have? Let me see. So it must not have been this Ayana post. Did I do more than one? Probably did, knowing me. You talking about that? Can you just do it up under the last one? It is manipulative to threaten to harm yourself if someone doesn't answer your phone. But if you're going through a mental, emotional breakdown and you get help for it, are you gonna hold that to them for the rest of their life? Like, do they get punished because they was going through some type of mental break? Have you ever had a mental breakdown, LaTanya? The problem is men think they can control women, but when the women fight back, they get pissed off and claim themselves as victims, and that woman is crazy. Sometimes it can be the exact opposite. I agree. Absolutely. It was a cry for help. That's what she was doing. I hope you're never in a situation where you have a cry for help, baby. They both are equally to blame. I don't like how everyone points the young man to be the bad guy. Who's pointing him to be the bad guy? All we said was the judge denied the fact that he can't take, denied his request to stop her from taking her child to Italy. And he filed this in retaliatory to her claim. If he had a genuine concern that she was going to self-harm, then he would have sought help. And he did not. So that is his fault for not seeking help back in 2022. We are in 2025. Some people need to move forward instead of going backwards. And that's what DDG trying to do. He's trying to live in the past. Oh, in 22, when we first got together, joke about. Ain't nobody talking about 2022. You know? DDG should be able to see his son without supervision. I honestly think she's doing the supervision so that she can control him and not have females around. It's petty. No? How is she? What do you mean control him when he has his child? Why would he want females around though? Let's think about it. Not saying that he can't, but why would he? If you're being your child, all right, thank you, Rambling. If your goal is to parent your child and to be around your child, then why do you care? All right, let's play this video that she says she posted. Let me refresh. All right, let's go to it. I don't see it. You said my last post? Hold on. I don't see it, Rambling. In this one right here, the ones that said denied, I don't see it, baby. It says I don't have any comments on that one. And this one, it just, the 46 comments, I don't see you, baby. Y'all, I gained 87 subscribers last night, y'all. So some of y'all subscribed to me. She said, based on the evidence, they were both wrong, but the fans are making it seem like one is an angel and the other one is a Satan, the devil. But I do find it funny. Everybody says Halle was lying, but then believed DDG. I think they both a young couple. We talking about a 25-year-old and a 27-year-old. I'm not going to condemn either one of them. They are still growing. They are still learning. But he did some narcissistic shit by going and file a retaliatory, oh, I'm the victim type bullshit TRO. He did. That was retaliatory. And he did it because she filed against him. Period. He played the victim. And I called bullshit on it. And because it was bullshit. Like, what part of that did y'all not understand? It was bullshit. But they're both young. It's not like the thing about it is, she said DDG is 28. All right, well, the thing said it was 27. So 25 and 28. They still young. They're under 30. They have room to grow. That's a good thing. I don't like the fact that his mama out here speaking, being in drama on the internet. I don't think she done is make things messier. That's all she did, was make things messier. She said, come on, people, that supervision can change, but that was a way for her to make him get serious about taking care and helping her with the child. Now he's forced to get a schedule now instead of playing games. Absolutely. I like you, lovely, lovely Liz. Okay. That is absolutely the truth. This nigga want to just pop up when he want to. You don't got the rights no more. See, what these men don't understand, when you let go the girl, you let go control as well. You don't have a right to just pop up at somebody's house and be like, I want to see my son. Nigga, you better call and make a schedule. You better get on the schedule because you don't know what I got planned for him today. You cannot just do that. Get on a schedule. Yes, he is emotionally immature, but he's 28. Most men are until they like 40. No, I'm just kidding. But it does take a while for a man to become emotionally mature. He is very emotionally immature. He wrote a whole song dogging her out in a song, talking about why I'll be over here thinking about if you sleeping with this man or not. Why you gotta hold his hand? Does it feel good when you hold his hand? He's insecure. He's insecure. He dated a famous woman and he couldn't handle it. Period. What part of that y'all not understand? What part of that did y'all not understand? He was insecure because he was with a woman that he could not handle. He was with a woman that was in the spotlight. He was with a woman that was an actress, and her role is being around other people, whether it be men, women, whatever the case may be. And some of the men might have more money than him. Period. She said, you have to set boundaries and do. I posted it on the right page. On the right page. Hold on. Oh, there you go. Okay, she wanted to show me where he disrespected his mom or did something to his mom. Let's look. Oh, what the hell? What the Haley? What the hell? What the Haley? Oh, shit, hold on. What the hell?
So mean to her.
You better stop motherfucking cursing.
You want to talk to me now? What happened?
What did you do? That was overboard. Get me a belt.
You trying to pray for me something?
Hold on, let me see if I can
What happened?
let me see if I can blow this video up. Hold on 1 second. It won't even let me click on it. Hold on. Give me a second. It won't even let me, I don't know why it won't let me click on it. But anyway, let's just look. Let's look at it, y'all.
What happened?
She won't fucking talk to me. She act like I did something mean to her.
You better stop motherfucking cussing.
You want to talk to me now?
Why would you do that? Lord. Get me a belt.
You trying to pray for something?
Go buy me another lunchbox.
What happened? What are you ignoring me for?
Oh, he has lost his mind.
What happened? Hey, talk to me, man.
What the fuck you did? My motherfucking.
I'm not cleaning it.
Yeah, you gonna clean it. Get the broom out the closet behind you.
Then he gonna say I'm not
Whatever.
cleaning it.
That was the last Lunchable that I had in the refrigerator until I go get some more.
But you wanted to prank me. It's not my fault.
So that's what you do? You would cuss at me if I don't answer you?
I did that because I wanted your attention on your words.
Okay, just know that I will you up, okay?
Hey, you hear me?
Do you hear me?
Okay.
All right. Clean the floor. You missed some.
She crazy. That camera would have been turned off.
Whatever. Clean that shit up.
She's a drama queen. So she's drama, and that camera would have been off. I would have been like, turn that shit off, because I'm about to turn up on your ass. That's what you ain't gonna do. But anyway. Yeah, so he crazy. He cussed his mom. Clearly a prank video. LOL, y'all reaching. Yeah, right. That ain't no prank. See, a lot of y'all be thinking things are pranks that don't be pranks. Y'all be thinking they pranks. But anyway, I didn't went back and forth with y'all enough today. I ain't about to do it. Thank you for becoming a member. New day. Thank you for renewing. Lovely up too. Thank you, baby. Miss Double Feels. Thank you. I am Glenn for real. 16 months. Get in here, baby. Cynthia, thank you. Jessica Cook, Kim C. Hey, Loud Talkers and Amoira. Hey, girls. And Sonia, good evening. Amoira in chat. Thank you, baby. We got Jen Hen. Hey girl. Angela, thank you. Yasmin, thank you so very much. Thank you guys for blessing this live stream. She said it's on YouTube. It is. Just because it goes on YouTube does not mean that it was not for real and they just turned it to a video. Everything that's on YouTube is not a prank. We learned that, right? I hope we did. If y'all stick around enough, y'all will learn it too. She said he's a content creator. They do pranks for clicks and views. Okay. All right. He was for real. She was upset. And yeah, and they played it off is what they did. And they played it off and said it was a prank. Whatever. He disrespected his mom on camera. Prank or not, that was disrespectful. It's a generational gap. What's a generational gap? Blah Beach. What's a black beach? Is that your name? Is your name Black Beach? Huh? What did I say? Blah Beach. Is your name Black Beach? Black Bleach? Anyway, what's the generational gap? Knowing what's a prank or not? She said it was not a prank, so stop it. He snatched that out of her hand and he disrespected her, period. She said, I used to work with his mom. Yeah, his mom is a whole drama queen, okay? She's a whole drama queen. I could tell his mother is a drama queen. You know what I mean? His mama is a drama queen. She said, you're trying your best to make him sound bad. Well, that's your opinion. That's your opinion. Cashew. You trying to sound like you don't. You trying to make him sound like he good. He disrespected his mother on camera. And he dogs his baby mama. He allowing other people to dog her. And he went on camera. This joker went on video. This right here determines it for me, right? He did a video, an AI video, pretending that he was talking to Halle, and it was AI all along. And he was like, I want to fucking see my son. And you tell me what type of mental breakdown was he having, honey? Child. All right. Anyway, I love y'all. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good night. Come back tomorrow when I'm talking about Offset, honey, because Offset said he wants child support. Offset, he said he wants child support. Offset want Cardi B to take care of him even after he got caught cheating a zillion trillion times. Okay, so come back and let me talk about Offset tomorrow. Okay, y'all come on back. Yeah, because Offset need to get it too. All right, love y'all. Good night. Have a good one. Bye.
Because they can't make a dollar without mentioning down one of our names.
Jay! She kept talking about that family.
Hoes over there.
She kept talking about that family. 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 That family. She kept talking about that family. Talking about that family.
These motherfuckers got me wanting to listen. Because they can't make a dollar without mentioning down